Your peace of the gods. I love myself. Open your eyes so I can see. Got you all in the chat. Feel me? The Goa'uld, the Netaru, we in the building. Shadawan, Salam, Yahweh, Yahama Mashah, Elohim, we in the building. Yahshua, you feel me? You're not in tune with the Most High God. I3, I see I3. Got you all in the chat. Wuka, you feel me? We in the building most definitely. You feel me? This is the three though. You feel me? Gotta keep proclaiming. This is, you know, G.I.N episode 10. This is the G.I.N episode 10. Transcend broadcast coming to y'all live in direct. You feel me? I'm in beautiful nature right now. Beautiful nature, living in knowledge, living in knowledge. I'm in the tropics right now. Beautiful nature, living in knowledge. Getting these affirmations, these visualizations all every day. You gotta visualize. The G.I.N abbreviation stand for God's imagination. We ahead of the planet, carbonation, imagination, all ahead of the planet, reminding nation. We here in the building. You feel me? You know, like we tap into chief mind. You feel me? We tap into the Holy Trinity. We tap into chief mind. We tap into our mother, Sophia, Lucia, Malia, Isis. You feel me? And we tapping into our father, Ra. You feel me? The Most High God, Ra, Allegia, Bishop. You feel me? We protectors of the earth planes, our higher self. We in the building. And this video right here, I'm gonna be coming to y'all, let y'all know that they are breeding you out. And they not doing it behind your back. They doing it in front of your face. They doing it in front of your face. All this English language came from England. It came from England. You feel me? The colonizers program us with this language. But we're not talking in our native tongue, and we really don't supposed to be speaking in this type of language. We're supposed to be speaking in Hermetic. We used to be speaking Hermetic and whatchamacallit, in different indigenous native tongues. You feel me? But a lot of these language was created by the colonizers and was created by the lower self. Because you got to put so much force and so much energy behind these words just to make it make sense. A lot of people sound so smart, but sound so fucking, a lot of people sound so smart and so intelligent, but sound so fucking dumb. Because they use so much big words and they don't break it down in the simplest way so niggas in the hood, so anybody can get it in the most simplest way as possible. And in this video, I'm gonna be talking about they breeding you out. They breeding you out. I'm gonna be talking about, I'm still gonna be dropping more videos because I gotta speak my piece. I gotta speak my, I gotta speak my shit. I gotta put this truth out here. I gotta expose this shit. What's going on with the world, the economy and shit. They breeding you out. And behind this hashtag and behind this shit saying they breeding you out through systematic slavery and systematic racism. No, I'm just gonna stick with systematic racism. I can't prepare for this video. I just had this on my mind and I'm just like, I gotta get this shit out before I forget it. Yeah, they are breeding you out, reflections. They breeding you out. You feel me? You not indigenous if you don't got woolly, texture, kinky hair. That's one. If you don't got woolly, kinky, texture hair, you're not indigenous. If you're not speaking up about what's going on, I don't give a fuck about all that blackness. That triple black. I don't give a fuck about, oh, I'm black. Oh, I'm Mexican. Oh, I'm Latino. I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking nationality. Because the one true nationality is this. The one true nationality is that we are indigenous. If you're not saying I'm indigenous, and you're not proclaiming, you're not telling people to get back into nature, live in harmony, live in intent, connect your body back to the planet. If you're not speaking shit like that into existence, or speaking them affirmations out there into existence, and you're not living it, and you're not in tune with it, bro, you're not in fucking indigenous. So all this, Israelites need to wake up because they got the mind of their oppressors. They got the mind of the colonizers. But like I said, you got to study the colonizers. And like how my chief teaches is that for us to overcome the devil, we must become the devil. We must become the devil. We can't hate the devil. We gotta love the devil and utilize the devil. Utilize your demons. Utilize your lower self as your footstool. So don't get rid of your Babylon family. Don't hate them. Don't look down on them. You feel me? Utilize them as your footstool. You feel me? To get the message out. You feel me? They might not have a voice. They might God can't speak through them, but God can speak through you. But you can utilize them to help keep proclaiming and keep speaking the message out through your body, through your vessel that was created and designed for the mission, for you the messenger, you the voice. So you got to speak your piece. You feel me? They should know the truth, and the truth should set you free. But the truth don't set everybody free, because everybody don't have God in them. Everybody's not God. You can check GBT that shit. Everybody's not God. You feel me? Some people is the devil. Some people it's the Antichrist. Some people here to serve their lower self. But I'm just saying, this shit like ChatGPT, Google, systematic racism is happening. And I'm gonna be talking about royalty bloodline too. You know, I'm gonna be talking about systematic racism first. Systematic racism don't want us to do this. They don't want us to live in harmony. They want us to live disconnected from nature. They don't want to tell us what is nature, what this shit is, what all this green chlorophyll, what all this shit is. Why is this shit green? Why, like, what is the purpose of nature? What is the purpose of a tree? What is the purpose of this shit? They just only want us to keep being like robots, NPCs, MK Ultra mind control. They just want us to be programmed by the material things in the world, by fear and desire. They want us to be programmed by fear and desire all the fucking time. You feel me? So they give us all this shit. They program us and tell us, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You feel me? Telling us to go to work. The only way to survive is with money. But we already know you can't eat cotton and linen to survive. That's what the paper money is made out of. And we already know that you can't eat the digits that they put in the computer database system. You eat what you buy with the money, borrowing and trading. That's what we always been doing. But borrowing and trading in this patriarch world is low vibrational, because they want to beat the hell out of you mentally, physically, and spiritually, and drain you for your energy, and have you on your feet 8 to 12 hours a day to exchange for cotton and linen and digits that you see on a computer-based system, a banking system that they put in. But it's people that sit on top, that wear the same shoes, pants, drawers, and shirts as you, don't need money, because they print the money. They don't need money because they print the money. So you gotta look at it like that, bro. And the only thing they do is breed us out. All this, you gotta understand, if it's not Afro-Latino, black, or if it's not Afro-Latino or black or West Indian, it's not indigenous. Anything else, Mexicans and all these other type of nationalities and shit to a certain degree are just hybrids. They just mutts. They just mulattoes, mutts. They just a mixed breed. You feel me? And when you keep mixing people, like fuck what ChatGPT tell you. If you keep on mixing people together, they're gonna lose their true nationality. They're gonna lose you. You're gonna breed them out mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and sexually. You feel me? You're gonna breed them out in all them type of levels if you keep mixing. You feel me? It's no beauty in blonde hair and blue eyes and stringy hair and straight hair. It's no beauty in that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's not blonde, if it's black and straight. It's no beauty in that shit. The beauty, the beauty is in woolly and coily and kinky hair. You feel me? I understand our indigenous people and our ancestors was also albinos too. Albinos are black too. But white people is a mixture, low down, handicapped version of albinos. But albinos got neuromelon in their skin, and they melatonin and their bone structure can take the capacity of high vibrational radiation of sunlight. They won't get burned in the sun like how Caucasians and Asians and all these other people will, to a certain degree. But some white people and some other races of people that can sit out there and can take the sun, is because the adrenochrome that's inside of us that they are taking. They are taking and stealing the adrenochrome. Look up the adrenochrome. Every time when you go to the doctor, and every time when you donate your blood, it goes to these vampires. It goes to these motherfuckers. And they put their blood and they put our melon into their body so they can be out here and taking the sun. So don't look at it. Don't be confused. That's why they made Blade. They made Blade movie. It won't be an MCU. It won't be an MCU without Blade. That's what Blade is, the most important character in the MCU. But when you look into the Blade movies and shit and the origins of this shit, you would be like, damn, bro. We the day walkers. We all Blades. We really the day walkers. We supposed to be on some Blade shit, bro. But they don't want us. Blade represents the revolutionary movement, the Black Panthers, the coalitions, Black Power. That's what Blade represent in the MCU. That's why he's the most important character, because he was killing all these bloodsuckers. You feel me? He see the evil that's going on with the wicked system. These bloodsuckers, these vampires, trying to make everybody into a vampire, trying to make everybody into their lower self. You feel me? So you can't be fooled by the lower self reflection. You can't be fooled and tricked by the devil. When the devil give you a deal, there's always consequences behind that shit. There's always consequences behind you not being in tune with nature. There's always consequences behind you cannot that you're not connected back to nature. There's always consequences behind that shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, nobody doing nothing to you. You doing that to your motherfucking self. But the systematic racism that's going on in the world, they do fucking stereotype. They do motherfucking try to replace us for other races of people. They already breathing us out. They breathing us out. Even in Babylon, they breathing us out. They don't want all these black people working these jobs. They don't, because they gotta pay us more money. You can understand, it's all about power structure. It's all about race and ethnicity. It's all about making sure a certain type of race don't be more dominant than other races of people. They don't want the black, Afro-Latinos and West Indians. They don't want us to raise up to the top. They don't all want us to be on top with their system. They don't want us to be powerful in Babylon, because we're gonna overthrow that shit. Because we're gonna start creating our own businesses, creating our own school. They don't want that shit. Look what they did to the Black Power movements and shit. Wall Street, they bombed that shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's where Chief came back. That's where the Most High God. That's where Christ came back through Elijah Bishop, through him to send out a message. I don't give a fuck about his personal life. I don't give a fuck about the character. I just give a fuck about the message. The message is all that matters. Don't worry about a personal life. Worry about the message. The message means the message hold weight. You can talk about the person character, demonize the person character all motherfucking day. But the motherfucking message that he put out, bro, that shit stand out. That shit live in me. Chief spirit lives in me. I'm always gonna be doing this shit. Nobody ain't gonna stop me for living in tune and harmony with this motherfucking planet. Cause I'm indigenous. My true nationality, I'm indigenous. Fuck all that black shit, bro. Fuck all that black shit. You feel me? Cause a lot of black people got the mind of white supremacy, because black supremacy created white supremacy. Black supremacy is allowing white supremacy to live, to still be alive, to still be out here striving and being in power. If black supremacy was really trying to take down white supremacy, we'd be quitting the motherfucking jobs, bro. We will be demanding our 40 acres of mule. We will be demanding that we won't be living like this anymore. In captivity. All that on the block like this, Hebrew Israelites, all that NOI, the Nation of Islam, all that shit is a front. It's a distraction to keep you what? Sleep. To keep you sleep like a fucking monkey. Money train you like cattle to be a motherfucking monkey, like an animal in a motherfucking zoo. You obey, we give you the money, then there you go. But if you take it, we put you in handcuffs, we put you in cages because you're an animal, you're a wild animal. They treat us like animals, bro. And people not even seeing through that shit. You feel me? We don't need money to survive. We the only species on this fucking planet that need money to survive. All the rest of the species are living in tune with nature, in harmony in nature and their natural habitat and not needing no fucking money. They don't know nothing about no motherfucking money. They just out here living, bro. The birds, the bees, the geese, the ducks, all these motherfuckers just out this bitch, bro. We out here disconnected, running and chasing something that doesn't belong to you. Cause that's what systematic racism do to you. Black and brown people never gonna come together because we never gonna see eye to eye. You feel me? We don't even look like each other. That's one thing. We don't even look like each other. And then one ethnic background or one racial group or nationality of people think that they more better than us. They more smarter than us. They more stronger than us. Once people start thinking like that, that's a wrap. They already divide and conquer us, so we might as well get with the program. The Mexicans got their own communities. They put the Mexicans and the Hispanics in their own community. They put the black people, you feel me, and the Latinos and they and shit like that. We got our own fucking community. So we at the point where we motherfucking gotta do what? We might as well get with the program. We might as well, like everybody on gang shit, bro. Carbonation and machination. Carbonation and machination. This shit is some gang shit, bro. People thought going out there, right, and proclaiming the kingdom of God, going out there just, it's all about living in harmony and tune. It's all about going on the beach. And man, that shit ain't, bro. People, it's not what you think it is, bro. We was fucking warriors. We was going through training to heal ourselves from our childhood trauma and do the fucking shadow work that most lazy, sorry, bitch-made ass niggas and bitch-made ass fucking other race of people come motherfucking do. We went there to proclaim, to heal ourselves, to activate our ancient God-body genetic genes that's all lying dormant inside of us, to wake them bitches up, to heal ourselves, to activate our God body, to unlock our mind, to have the mind of the Most High, to have the mind of the Christ. And then we came back to spread the message and give it back to our people. Because running is not the solution. How can we run from our lower self? And our lower self is everywhere. Babylon is everywhere. We can't run from our lower self. The demerge, the lower self is everywhere. We can't run. We can't run and hide for nothing. If we don't fix the problem in one area, it's like, this shit is like cancer, bro. Like how Chief teaches. This shit is the reason why we seeing natural disasters and crazy shit going on, gender war, nationalities at war with each other, ethnic backgrounds at war with each other and shit like that. And they fighting for power off of this false sense of power that they never will fucking have. That is an illusion that's putting you in captivity and slavery and slave-minded. People are worrying about fighting to get this. But people not worrying about fighting to do this. To do this. You're not fighting for this. But you're going to fight for that motherfucking job. You're going to fight for the fucking money. You're going to go against other people and look down on other people to fight for that money. But you're not fighting for this. You're not fighting. I'm fighting for that. Because I just know that's how you beat systematic slavery. when you fight to live in harmony and tune with nature. I don't give a fuck if you don't got no money or nothing. When you fighting to live in harmony and tune with nature, that's being systematic slavery or systematic racism at its fucking finest, at its motherfucking finest. And this is the next part before I close this video. I'm gonna be talking about royalty bloodline. When you see Allegio Bishop, right? When you see carbonation, imagination, reminder nature, when you see all of us, right, proclaiming us leaving the country, living in harmony, living in tune with the planet and shit, we was creating a royalty bloodline. That's what a royalty bloodline would look like. It would look real indigenous. It would look real godly. I don't give a fuck about the negativity shit. The positivity and the meshes and the work that we was doing hold more weight than the bad shit. It wasn't all the way bad, but people want to perceive it to be bad because they lazy and sorry. They don't want to do what I'm doing. They scared. You're afraid of nature because you're going to die, nigga. You already dead if you're afraid of nature. If you can't do what I do, I'm not better than you. Who's better than these Zerber? No one's better than these Zerber. I'm not better than you. I'm not stronger than you. We all one being, operating on different levels. But everybody can't be God because everybody can't tap into God. Some people still fucking human and they moving like savages and fucking cancer cells. They all want to fight over this, but they're not fighting for this. They're not fighting for this because they some bitches. They some motherfucking bitches. And I gotta call it out. I gotta fucking call it out. You feel me? Y'all niggas, like, when this economy crashes, all y'all gonna be the first people that's gonna be running to the grocery store because it's no royalty in you. It's no God in you. You the fucking devil. And what did the devil do? Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what the devil do. Kill, steal, and destroy. But you can't fuck with God because God in abbreviation, it's the Almighty Divine One. It's the Supreme Being. You feel me? The ruler. You can't fuck with no God. God is generator, operator, and destroyer. Can't fuck with God. Your hands too short to box with God. But y'all want to fight other people over these motherfucking jobs. That shit crazy. Don't even understand. Your one true job is to be out here proclaiming the kingdom of God, doing the will of God, doing the right thing when no one is looking, doing what makes you happy when no one's looking. Y'all bitches, man. And y'all gonna get y'all motherfucking karma, bro. Cause if y'all not living that knowledge, bro, y'all don't have divine knowledge yourself, bro. It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap. And I already know a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna start hating me. Y'all can hate me all the fucking want, cause I never did really fuck with Mexicans. I never did really fuck with none of these other races of people. What did they have did for black people? Not a motherfucking thing. Black people and Latinos did the most for each other. Mexicans don't do shit for us. Only thing Mexicans do is want to fight us because they programmed it to do that, because they got white supremacy in them. Y'all don't understand that Mexicans is destroying Mexico. Y'all think white people is the only people that's destroying the motherfucking planet? Mexicans are destroying the planet too. Mexicans don't give a fuck about this fucking planet. They don't give a fuck about the land. Only thing they fucking savages, bro. They fucking savages. Black people and Latinos and West Indians is the only people that truly give a fuck about nature and this planet. Even Africa don't give a fuck about nature and this motherfucking planet. They really don't, because white supremacy started in Africa. But a lot of people is not on trying to build a royalty bloodline. Everybody's worried about what? Monogamous relationships, poly relationships. Fuck that shit. I know I'm poly, but I don't give a fuck about all that shit, bro. I give a fuck about building a legacy, a royalty bloodline. I don't give a fuck about procreating. Fuck. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I procreate. Everything is mental before physical. Everything is within your mind. Your home is your mind. So by like me reproducing and procreating is transforming people's minds to being chiefs and gods. No different than what my master teacher Elijah Bishop was doing and all the rest of my master teachers in carbonation, melanation that was doing, bro. We here to transform the minds. We supposed to be on some Geronimo, some Shaka Zulu shit, bro. Some King Tut shit. Some Atum, some Amon-Ra type shit, bro. Them Egyptians, them pharaohs and shit in ancient Egypt and Kemet, they was black, bro. They was us. They the modern day African Americans. That's who the fuck we are. And we also the Israelites, but the Israelites is a watered down cult version, biblical version of name of who we are. But everything had 12 tribes and 12 nations of people. That's for a fact. But yeah, nobody's not really on the royalty bloodline shit, bro. Because that royalty bloodline shit, it stands out the most. Because even though people might look at it as a cult, but royalty bloodlines stand out so fucking unique and so fucking powerful if we all be on some royalty bloodline shit. Because we will understand that anything that don't think like us, anything that's outside of our royalty bloodline, our establishment, is a disease. So we can't fuck with no outsiders. That's how a lot of different ethnicities background, different races of people think. They move like this. When they come to America, they be like, oh, we not fucking with the black people. We not fucking with these people. We not fucking with that people. We only want to fuck with our own kind. Because they already thinking like royalty bloodline. They already been living like that. And they tradition, and they took like, we don't, in their culture, they was already living like that before they came to America. All these immigrants was already living like that before they came to America. But black people lost their ways because they started being glorified by celebrities, by love and hip hop and all that shit, and all these movie stars and all these NFL, NBA basketball players. You didn't come here to do that. You come here to know that you God. And rule and conquer your mind. And will God's will to existence. Because you as a magician, as you when you speak it, there shall be. I said it because I mean it. I said it and it's gonna fucking happen. I don't give a fuck. I'm creating magic. I'm willing stuff into existence where nobody looking. I don't need nobody to be looking. I already know y'all bitches following me, washing over me. I ain't committing no motherfucking crime. But y'all bitches gonna pay. All y'all bitches gonna pay for going against God's chosen people, for going against black people. All y'all motherfucking bitches gonna pay for going against God's chosen people, black, Afro, Latino, and West Indians. All y'all bitches gonna pay. All y'all bitches gonna pay. Because without us, y'all won't truly exist. So y'all trying to fucking breed us out because y'all fucking hate y'all motherfucking self. But reflecting the lights on the most honorable master teacher nature, boy, Elijah Bishop, my higher self. 3.